In particular, regarding your co-sponsorship of the Justice in Policing Act of 2020, Governor Newsom recently banned particular uses of force in California, but didn't outright criminalize these acts. Do you see the new laws as being effective to reduce police violence, or would you support a bill that supports the criminalization of such acts of force?
Well, so the George Floyd Policing Act, which I do support, would ban the chokehold, and I hope we can do that nationwide. If it's not done by federal law, that each state would ban it. I also believe every officer should have a body camera on them, and that you should not be eligible for federal funds unless your force has body cameras. The George Floyd Policing Act, would have a national misconduct database for bad cops. It would also reduce the standard to bring a civil rights violation against a police officer, who committed a civil rights violation. Right now, it's quite high. You have to prove that the officer acted willfully, which is a high standard in the law, and which is why you don't see many cases brought against police officers. It would also get rid of, the immunity that police officers have right now from being civilly prosecuted or to have a civil action taken against them to kind of pierce the police veil that they have. So there's a lot that we could do. I also happen to believe when your departments are when you have better training, more diversity, and that officers particularly understand, the implied bias that exists right now, where too often Black men and women in America are presumed as both dangerous and guilty, that we have to do something about that. I'm a former prosecutor, son of a police officer. My brothers are police officers, and I've seen the best of police officers, but I've also seen, as all of us have, the worst. And I think there's too many incidents to just say that we should do nothing about it. Too many individual and institutional tragedies. But I will just say this: police reform is not enough. This takes whole of government, whole of culture, whole of business reforms where Black and brown communities need to see the same opportunities and investments as every community in America, in jobs, in childcare opportunities, in education, and of course in healthcare.
To kind of push the question again a little bit farther, would you outright support a bill that criminalizes these acts of force in order to create more precedent for more far-reaching?
And give me an example of, or tell me which acts of force you mean, like a chokehold?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if a chokehold is banned, I would believe that if you used it, not only should you be fired, but that, yes, that would be criminal. Yeah.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.